Drizzle. What's happening, y'all? Look, I know I had a scheduled video or two, but you know, my son was off today. You know how that goes. Gotta make sure I get up early, get him up, you know, feed him, all that stuff, and hang out with him. This Joker's growing fast, man. It's gonna be taller than me here soon. You know, and I'll make sure I keep saying that stuff, speaking it into existence. I'm making sure that he breaks that short curse. My dad's tall, my brother's tall, both over 6 foot. You know, I'm bow-legged. I wasn't so bow-legged, I probably would be, you know, a little bit closer to 5'11". Anyway, let's talk about it. Ladies, over on TikTok, and I'm seeing some YouTube reaction videos from those, you know, those channels that don't have like a face. It's just like an avatar. It's like the wall or whatever. They're talking about women are wanting to cancel guys going their own way, and women are asking why aren't guys wanting to date anymore. And also, thirdly, women are also saying that they're the ones that stop dating and cause for this new movement between men and women to get triggered, which is a complete lie. Okay? Complete lie. Hey, what's going on, Jenny? What's going on? So, what's going on really is men, you've been noticing what's going on with us going our own way and handling our business. You know, drizzle, all that good stuff. What's going on, on? Gotta smash that like button. Tribe showing up. And with drizzle and the soft guy era, and you know, guys knowing their value and their worth now, we're focused on our business, our children, just, you know, out in nature, you know, getting a good walk in, you know what I'm saying? Nice breezy day. You know, just doing what we do, living our best life, you know, soft guy life era, whatever. And we're not concerned with approaching because we know what approaching does. Now, of course, women are going to love to be approached, but a lot of women don't like being approached. You know, you guys feel kind of like victims sometimes when you leave your home. Well, in our soft guy era, we're trying to be more tapped in, you know what I'm saying, during this gentlemanly time of our life, to our emotional side, and we see that you guys are struggling. So what we want to do, I like the way ladies looking at me, man. I'm not a piece of meat, you know. So what we're doing out here, you see how you ladies just look me up and down, like looking me up and down like a piece of meat? This lady was looking at me hard in my crotch area. Man, you know, we're out here living our soft guy era, and you know what I'm saying, you women are super masculine, drizzle. You know, I'm gonna need for y'all to use that same kind of energy to approach us directly. Now, a lot of y'all don't want to do this, but I'm going to explain to you why it's necessary, and it's going to have to happen because we're not going to go back to the other way. And why, when y'all are making this huge point to let us know how you don't feel safe leaving your home, this is the result of it. Now you're completely safe. I'm watching videos where women are talking about some guys are still approaching them, but they turn them down. And since the guy don't keep approaching them, now that's a problem too. I'm like, see, and that's what those guys get. You should not be approaching the modern woman. They've told you a million times about this. They don't feel safe, and we're this and we're that. Drizzle, let them approach you. You know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is. They're out here watching you anyway. You know, I've watched videos over the weekend in the past couple days of women talking about sign language or womanese, whatever it is called, man, where they're dropping these signals. This lady was like, I turn, I smile at them, and then I turn away, drop the smile, and I turn back and smile for another 3.5 seconds. What's going on? We don't care. Man, what should that mean? You know what I'm saying? That Stephen A. Smith meme. We don't care. All this, you know, signaling, we're not doing it no more. Here's the thing and here's the rub, right? If you want to feel safe, then the woman should decide who she wants to date. That's how it goes. So how are you deciding if random men are running you down in the street like a piece of meat? Come on now. You're better than that, ladies. You're so much better than that. You're a strong, independent woman. You need no man to approach you. None whatsoever. You got this, sis. What you need to do is go on ahead. You know, y'all used to say, what do you say? We need to grab our balls, or we need to grow some balls. Listen, go on ahead and, you know, tighten up, pucker up. There you go. Yeah, y'all need to go ahead and pucker up and handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and pucker up. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about the lips on your face. Go ahead and pucker up. You know what I'm saying? Straighten your back out and approach that man that you want. Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? Handle your business. Stop getting online. Man, I heard a couple of women on a podcast talking about these guys. I don't know why they're so intimidated to approach us. Why don't they just, if you're noticing all this about the men that you want, why don't you just approach them? Why don't you just do it yourself? Why don't you just do it yourself? Why are y'all getting upset that the men that you claim are doing too much all the time are no longer approaching you? You know, it don't make any sense. That's what I'm saying. We're not going to play the mind games. You know, women, there are a lot of channels out there that used to put out a lot of content about cold approaches. Go on ahead and brush up on those cold approach methods, you know what I'm saying, that you feel comfortable with, and then you apply whatever methods you need to approach the men that you want. We're not going to be out here looking for you, thinking that you're some needle. Why would you think that some guy is approaching you and you only? I don't know what's going on down here, man. Y'all bear with me. There's a lot of stuff. It might be everybody getting out of work at this time. It's a lot going on. Just bear with me. Anyway, y'all, life's happening, man. Life. Way too much going on, man. It's like pulling up too. Total video out, man. Here we go. So anyway, man. So you know, right now it's just too, like you said, you see me trying to get a walk on. I ain't got time to be approaching y'all, man. Too much stuff going on everywhere else. So, you know, you guys are gonna have to go ahead and drop the ego a little bit if you want a man. Now, the numbers are talking about 2030. There's gonna be this massive shift where, you know, most women will be childless and manless. Now, you can get ahead of the game or not. It's really up to you. But you guys have put out to us that it's creepy when we approach you. You guys have put out to us that you want to be left alone to go and do whatever you want to do and go about your way. And also, when you guys approach us, we already know you like us. Like, how does it make any sense for a stranger to approach women who don't feel safe anyway? A woman's going to approach only a man she feels safe with. She's not going to approach some guy she feels unsafe with, some random guy that she never would give an opportunity to. It's only going to be the kind of guy that she wants to be with. I had to let that dude go because he watches my content, which is cool. So if you watch this, don't take it the wrong way, but you be doing a whole lot, man. You know what I'm saying? You be doing a whole lot, and I'm tired of you popping up whenever I go live. You know what I'm saying? Every time I go live, you pops up, man. You be doing a whole bunch with these old scooters and four-wheelers and stuff flying up and down this road. But yeah, man, it's just better for y'all, safety reasons, and also in our soft guy era, drizzle. Right now, like I said, man, we're just not in the mood to be approaching y'all, okay? We have so much stuff going on. A lot of y'all be looking pretty good, but we're looking good too. We're on top of our game. I mean, I know of content creators that just be sitting there salivating, looking at me working out on TikTok, drizzle. So if y'all are gonna be out here watching us, staring at us, doing what we do, looking good, looking fly, looking beach ready, why don't y'all go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Approach. It's not that hard. Now, a lot of guys, if you have any guy friends, they'll tell you the best method, like as far as so you don't get embarrassed and not approaching someone in the most crowded spaces or whatever, if you need to go to a guy for it or whatever. But you're gonna have to go, you know what you guys should do? All that advice y'all used to have for us about approaching y'all, apply that advice to your lives, right? You remember back in the day when we had to approach y'all and all this, a few years ago, and y'all have all this advice about picking up on choosing signals and all this kind of crazy stuff and knowing the right time. Apply that same kind of advice to yourselves and approach the men that you want. It's the only way that you're going to get a man nowadays, because when it was just me saying it, it was like, oh, this guy is just, he's out there, he's handsome, but he's out there. A lot of guys are doing it now. They might be having their own little way of phrasing it, drizzle, soft guy era, but you heard it here first. I was the one talking about self-love before it was a cool thing to do. I was the one talking about, you know what I'm saying, I'm in a relationship with God back when women were trying to gaslight me and call me DL. You know what I'm saying? But so now that whatever I started, or one of the guys that started it, has come full circle, you know what I mean? Of course, I'd rather be the one that give you the way that you got to move from now on. Approaching men. Men are on a no approach right now. Completely, gentlemen, bask in your masculinity. You know what I mean? No approach. Have them approach you. This is causing for them to get so upset, man. I mean, it's bothering them, because it's not like if we don't get with them, then we're screwed. We can just go overseas. You know what I'm saying? We can just go overseas, and they don't like that. Here we go again. I'm telling you, dude. Hey, what's going on, man? Hey, bro, I appreciate you showing up. I'm going to give you maybe about 2 sentences of you going against what I'm saying. I'm going to put you in timeout, because I don't know if you're a woman. And you tell me that you're a dude, but I don't know. You got some woman tendencies, man. You know what I'm saying? You come in with saying some woman tendencies. Ladies, I want you to understand something. My ex put me onto the idea of digital blackface. Okay? I'm the first one to say that. When she was coming online using random profiles, started calling her out, then she only started trolling me from black people faced it accounts, right? And I'm like, digital blackface, okay? So again, I like when you guys come over, I appreciate it, but if you're saying a whole bunch of stuff consistently going against what I'm saying, you got about 2 or 3 times to do it, and then you're gonna go in timeout. Period, point blank, drizzle. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, getting back to the subject. Y'all and you guys, if it's simple for you to approach women, you need to go ahead and do it. You don't need to be over here letting us know how simple it is to approach them. Who cares what you think? We're talking about drizzle. We're talking about focusing on making sure these women understand that we have things going on. Now, if you're a man and ain't got shit going on, you're a loser, you're a pookie, you're a ray-ray, you got all time on your hands, all kind of time on your hands, going out there and approach women. Get shut down and keep approaching. And whichever woman that you get, handle your business, drizzle. No one's hating on you. Don't need to be over here. You understand? Don't need to be over here. Chill out. So, ladies, you hear what we're saying, right? Now listen, you can wait on the pookies and the ray-rays to approach you, or you can just go ahead and approach the men that you want. We're not telling you not to allow men to approach you, and we're not telling men, I'm telling men not to approach women, but you males do whatever the hell you want. I've never told a male what to do, and I never will. You males do whatever the hell you losers want. But to the men and the gentlemen out there, do not approach any women. I'm telling you this because you see me getting up the line, starting from being broke, getting to where I need to go, and I'm still having women approach me. It's about your confidence. You're a king. You know who you are. Anyone trying to tell you otherwise, just some peasant, man. Just some peasant. What have we talked about on this channel multiple times? Man, a lion will starve to death before he eats a blade of grass. What are you doing out here worried about blades of grass? Not worried about a single one. Listen, this is what it is. Ladies, outside of the trolls that's trying to come over here and throw me off my conversation, listen to the words come out of my mouth, okay? You're going to have to approach us, all right? It's not hard. I promise you, even the stuff that y'all came up with for us to do, we ain't even got to do all that. If you walk up to a guy and you have a smile on your face and your energy's right, you're going to get his number. Problem is, he might be married. That's how good it's going to work for you. It might be a relationship, but that's something that you get to know once, numbers are exchanged. But, guys are not used to women approaching us. So once you do, and you go on ahead and make that move forward, you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Stop being so shy. Stop being so scared. It's going to be all right. The man that you want is out there waiting for you. You have plenty of guys in your DMs right now that want you, and you obviously don't want them. So go ahead and approach the ones you do want. It's just that simple. Man, is it just me, or is every one of my neighbors all... Where's the cookout? Where's the cookout? Where's my invite? Where y'all going? Where's the cookout? Where's the cookout? Where it going, man? Where's the cookout? I ain't never seen so many people come in and out this place, man. Want my invite, man? Where's my invite at? Anyway, yeah, man. Staying focused on what you have going on. What else did I have in there? And that's the reason why men aren't approaching anymore and men aren't dating. We're focusing on ourselves and we're waiting on y'all to approach. You need to be approaching. I don't even know why there's a TikTok trend going on where women are asking men, why aren't men dating anymore? We're telling you to approach us. We're telling you that we're focused on other things. We're telling you that we're in our soft guy era, drizzle. What else do you need to hear? What else do you need to hear? You know everything. You got it. You know what I'm saying? And listen, we're always ready for the proper approach from a lady. You know what I mean? And the wrong kind of women never approach. I'm telling you, that's going to make you stand out. The wrong kind of women sit back and have something to say. They like to watch you, but they like to sit back and have something to say because they're too cowardly to do what's needed to be done to get the man they want, right? So they like to do other weirdo things like stalk. Those women will get what they deserve, right? God don't like ugly, and there are plenty of it, so they'll get what they deserve. We're not worried about it. But the real ladies, the ones that really are not like absorbed in their ego, lower vibrational selves, and want a man eventually, because I also believe that a lot of women nowadays are down low. And it would make a lot of sense with the way that women project all the time. They don't consider it down low because they consider it a girl's trip, or I just got really wasted and she was the only body in front of me. But it's still being down low. See, just because socially they put it in the movies to brainwash us into thinking, oh, they can do it. No. Nah, nigga. No. Nobody can do it without being classified a certain type of way. Okay? Especially with y'all keeping it secret and whatnot. Y'all going to do better. If y'all would stop being recreationally down low or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and actually do what you need to do to get a man, you wouldn't have a problem getting one. But y'all just keep doing weird stuff. Go to the club, grind on each other. No guy even knows who you're with. If you like women or men, making out with your girls, getting all worked up off of Hennessy and blunts. And then God knows what ends up happening in the vehicles on the way home or when you get there. Then Pookie comes over and claps the cheeks. So you're just like, well, I guess I'll just deal with this instead of doing what I need to do to get a real man that has all that in one. I have time for this. If that's what you want, then keep doing what you're doing, right? If that's what you want, keep doing what you're doing. But otherwise, if you actually want a man that you can build with, or think about it like this, ladies. With things getting so crazy, with times being the way that they are, do you, even if you don't want a full-time relationship, and there's a couple guys, Sigmas out there that don't want one either, don't you want a healthy man that you know is disease-free, on his purpose, break your back in the bedroom, and not out here doing too much? Wouldn't it make more sense for you to go ahead and approach that dude? I think it would. You see, the only thing that guys are getting approached by are trolling females that think that they have some kind of supernatural power over you, or some ability to remote view you or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Some big head, wide back type of chicks. You know what I'm saying? Some type of glasses wearing femcel type of chicks, right? They believe that that's all the kind of approaching that we get, and we don't want that kind of trash. All you guys have to do, I probably got a couple of those nerds in here right now. I got a couple of you hating females in here right now. You know what I'm talking about, you femcells, you nerdy chicks from America, probably wearing glasses, big head, wide back. Never said fat, just big head and wide back. You know, some of you guys, some of you ladies out here, y'all got some funny shaped bodies. Got some big heads and small bodies. What is that about? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I had to put that out there real quick, man. Let my haters know about themselves. Always do and always get them. Anyway, yeah, listen, the good women out there, the God-fearing ones that watch the men that they like with good intentions, without sending bad energy, understand that we're out here waiting on y'all to approach. We're in our soft guy era, so we have to guard our energy, you understand? There's a lot of females out here with wicked energy, and a strong, independent man that don't need no woman like ourselves need to guard our energy with everything that we have. So we can't be out here spreading it thin, because a lot of women, unfortunately, are kind of like dirt bags, and they're out here giving their body to just about anybody, and that gets all kind of soul ties and spiritual demons, and so they have all this wicked energy going on, and their body's burning, and they want to put those demons off on someone, not us. So we have to guard our energy as a divine masculine. We have to. This is the way it is. So we would hope that you would respect, you know, our journey, you know, with God, by creating the space that we need. And we need you to create the space of approaching us. That's just the way it is, right? Now, we're going to get back to our soft guy era. I got some grounding to do. Got to get to doing some workouts, and then, you know what I mean, get in a spiritual bath. You know what we got to do. Let's go call me one more time. You guys let me know if the audio was good. Let me know if the audio was good. If not, you know what I'm saying, I'll just start live back up in a minute. 2, 2, 2, 2 on the timer. Absolutely. Anyway, ladies, don't act like you don't know. Please stop starting trends saying that you don't understand why men aren't dating. Yes, you do, and you know what to do. And don't do what you are doing, saying that women started this trend of not dating. This isn't South Korea or wherever the 4B movement started at, and they don't even agree with your American version. I'm watching the videos. These South Korean women don't agree with your westernized white woman version of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell y'all something else really quickly before I go. Hey, how does it feel to be siding with the colonizer? Now listen, I'm not saying all, but if you're out here working with the group that not too long ago, part of that group, ancestors of that group, were the worst slave masters in the land, worse than the men. Worse than the men. These females that get out there doing a slave auction and just try to humiliate the men and the women, you need to look this stuff up. So while you out here siding with them because they've changed their hair to a rainbow color, right? And they're doing what they normally do, attach themselves to a movement that's actually legit, you think that's gonna, you know, go over well with history, or that black men don't notice that? Come on, man. No. What you're doing is colonizing the same as those people be doing whenever they be hijacking other movements, right? Those Korean women don't agree with what you're doing. Because, let me tell you something else before I go, because I don't even care, you know, I'm real. Every other country, and to include the black men in this country, don't even understand why most Caucasian women in this country are trying to make it seem like they're so deprived of things. This is how you know that somewhat of it is constructed. Because the white woman has it the best in this country. It's the craziest thing in the world. The country is literally set up for you to prosper the most. Most white guys I know be trying to give you whatever you want to shut your mouth, and it's still never good enough. It's still never good enough. You keep finding different reasons to start different movements to put black and brown women and people in front of you, as your shields while you sit back and try to listen. I watch all stuff, man. I'm just not into it. I'm not into it. When I have Caucasian women thinking that it's okay to try to tell me that I'm part of the patriarchy, I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm an African American man. Nigga, you was more part of it than me. Didn't you own slaves? Didn't your grandmothers and great-grands, whatever, own slaves? White men had to give y'all the right to own slaves because you wanted it that badly. Now you're over here, we need equal. We remember history. I'm tired of it, okay? You can collaborate with whoever you feel like you need to. If these black women ain't got sense enough to know they're being used, fuck them. It ain't us. They ain't us. You know what I'm saying? They ain't us. We ain't doing that. Don't play with it. And you're not going to be able to pull and roll out your whole prejudice. No. At the end of the day, I can still pull the race card. See, I can get to say what white guys can't say. I can say it. Because when you try to come over here and you try to babble your way into saying you're oppressed more than black men, I got too many facts for you. And I'm going to roll it together and make it look real crazy. I know you're working real hard to come up with a victim Olympics way of trying to be the most oppressed. You got to actually put some work into it. Oppression has to happen. You can't be the oppressor, then start, you know what I'm saying, years later, flipping the script and coming up with new nouns and and now you're oppressed. Absolutely not. Not going to happen. Not going to happen, man. Not going to happen. So, hey, listen, black women, side whoever you want to, man. If you're not watching how the chips are landing, you think the sisterhood shit's going to keep going? God don't like ugly. A lot of ugly going on. I know this country's history, fool. You don't get to tell me a white woman's more oppressed than a black man. You better get that shit up out of here. I ain't playing with you. Goofies. They'll be real quick to be like, the one that your dad and your grandmother's, great-grands and your great-grandfather started, that one? How in the hell did I have a part of that? Babble that shit to the white man. What are you doing babbling it to every race of man? Goofy shit. And we're letting them get away with it. Y'all just be letting them. Man, if I was on these panels, boy, I'd be like, feminist what, white lady? Hey, listen. Hey, are you an immigrant recent? Because if you're not, then you're American. How far back? Did your great-grandmother own slaves? Oh, we don't want to talk about that, though. Get that shit out of here, man. Get that stupid ass shit out of here. You're co-signed by black women. Congratulations. Congratulations, you got a dummy. Does it look like I'm falling for it though? Does it look like some other black guys are falling for it? We know who's really oppressed out here. Babbling online, talking is one thing, but the stats and the jail numbers are showing differently. Men lie, women lie, the numbers don't. Just be babbling, man. Because the country's set up for you. You can do whatever you want. Part of the reason why I'm trying to tell you that you need to know that part of what you're trying to say is your oppression is not real. It's not real. It's not. You ain't never really been oppressed like that. How has a Caucasian woman been oppressed like the black men and the black women in this country? And why in the world are black women siding with the descendants of slave masters, you know, just to help get their point across? What's really going on? Yeah, nah, I'm good. I think I'll just go overseas. I think I'm gonna enjoy my soft guy era. While y'all form all kind of internet babble to try to make it seem like men aren't being men, while y'all are working together with I would say the group that's doing this is the group that has the most bloodline to being slave masters, because they really want to oppress somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not into it, man. I'm above the politics. I don't care what woman babbles to me about anything. Black women get away with it, but when white women start talking to me crazy or trying to drop into windows, I'm like, well, y'all know y'all can't come at me directly about it, because I'll bring up your history in this country. So while you're online trying to make it seem like I'm part of the patriarchy that your great-great-grandparents started up or whatever was part of, no, I wasn't. right? But it's easy when women don't want to take accountability to let you say all this crazy stuff and include black men in it. Don't make any sense. That's how you know y'all are saying whatever you need to say to gather as many women together under one umbrella as possible, because none of it makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. How in the fuck? How in the fuck? It don't make any sense. So, oh, you got a tighter relationship with rainbow hair lady over here who might have, you know, for all you know, German, you know what I'm saying, family members from way back in the day. You have no idea. No idea. Back in the day, they used to take parts of the slaves once they hung them. You got these people that you claim that you're friends with right now working together against the patriarchy that might have a grandparent that kept a little piece of memorabilia from hanging a slave somewhere in a attic somewhere, or, you know what I mean? Who you? Nah. That sisterhood shit is falling apart. You can't do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Babylon has to fall. You can't do it like that, okay? Y'all just ain't gonna go under one hat to get rid of one gender because you don't like them. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. None of the men are doing this. None of the men have clicked up, man. Yeah, we got the manosphere, but we all be in our respective lanes, and we've never crossed boundaries. You never see white men talking too much about black women. You never see too many black men talking too much about white women. That's why it's kind of crazy that I do. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You just never see it. But you will see women talking about all men. White women talking about... Y'all can babble all you want to. I know my ancestors' history. You know white women gonna tell me shit. Period, point blank. Know that. Know that. Bark your shit from a distance and try to make it make sense. But anytime you decide to approach me, I'm going to remind you of the history of this country. I don't care if you want to forget about it. I'm going to remind you. And you're going to feel like some weirdo trying to call yourself, calling me out. I'm a black man raising my son by myself. How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Keep trying to be slick. Like I said, you get a few black women behind you, that don't mean you got us all, okay? See what's going on. Stop getting goofy, man. Soft guy era, okay? You can approach us, you can kiss our asses. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. What you gonna do about it? Keep getting online and your panels being overweight, whining about it? You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell. Crazy on it. Hey, hang on, sweetheart. Hang on, Pumpkin. Let me go ahead and put you in timeout for about a minute, Pumpkin. You keep trying to be sad. I keep telling y'all females be swearing up and down. I don't know that it's y'all trolling me. I'm done with the video, by the way. So, I got a couple minutes to cook. Listen, men move a certain way. No man is going to sit here and troll me for 30 minutes. Okay? I read human nature. Like, I get it. And only a woman would do that. So listen, troll and whatever, I'm only going to address you at the end of the video. You're not going to be able to get in my energy. I can read you people and you're doing too much. I'm not one of the guys that be in here talking about your size and all this other goofy stuff while you're trying to get attention, right? And I'm going to tell you why you're in timeout. You come over here talking about your size and all that stuff, you know, and I'm a grown-ass man over here, you will get blocked. Period, point blank. I'm definitely one of the most dangerous people in the United States. You're definitely one of the most lost people. I got a few minutes. You're definitely one of the most lost people in the United States. You definitely aren't using any kind of common sense. You definitely are sitting in here talking about your rod size while you're in a grown man's chat. None of it makes any sense. You're just trying to disturb the peace, man. You seem like a female that's sitting on the other side of the screen waiting to get a reaction. If you're not a female, you're definitely a male that was raised by a single mother, that never had a man around and don't know how men move. This is very feminine energy if you're not a female. Understand that. Now you can babble as much as you want to. Hold the L. Be a man. Be a man. You've already lost. This is my live stream. Don't try to run your mouth to make whatever you're saying, make it make sense. It doesn't. You're over here in a grown man's live stream trying to run your mouth to disturb the peace and be seen. Don't get blocked. I'm trying to make sure I don't. I'm trying to be a better person, trying to make sure I don't cuss, but I definitely do call out goofies when they come over here trying to be a goofy goober, okay? I'm real quick on my feet. You can't type fast enough because your heart beating too fast. Breathe. Breathe. All right? Now, you'll probably be able to get your little sentences out because you love to spam my chat. Now, that being said, next time you come over, okay? Talk less, listen more. If you notice the comment that you left me on my community tab, I didn't respond. All I did was hit the heart and the like. That's what I do to goofy goobers that are talking too much. When you come into my chat next time, don't ask me what the subject is or what's going on. Read the title. Sit back and listen to what's going on and catch up. Do you understand? Okay? I'm a nice guy, but I'm not to be fucked with. Coming in another man's chat talking about you're dangerous, this and that, you talk too much. No one that talks that much is dangerous. Do you understand? No one. Anything else from any other goofies before I go, right? Understand this as well. I'm definitely making sure that I don't say too much because I also know that there are Sigma channels, listen to me good, Sigma channels that like to watch and see how I react and then run back and make what I've been watching y'all a lot lately, okay? I've been jumping into your comment sections as well. I know you've been noticing that as well. Watch yourselves. Don't be over here trying to trigger me to see how I respond to go make some shitty ass content that you don't show your face made from chat GBT. You understand what I'm saying to you? That's stupid, all right? I need for everybody to calm down, relax, all right? I see all the stupid stuff going on, and I'm gonna need for you to relax. So the next time I get on here, there's not gonna be no triggering so you can run to a Sigma channel and talk about how a Sigma handles itself under pressure. Chill out, okay? It's getting real goofy. Chill out. I'm not gonna tell you again. Anyway, peace, love, and light to my actual brothers and sisters out there that appreciate me and know how to show respect. You guys smash that like button. Go ahead and share the live stream and leave a comment, whether you agree or not. All you losers that are trying to disturb the peace, it's very obvious and evident to people that you just want to get in my energy. And the more you type, it's very evident that you're not able to get what you want and you're doing everything you can to try to get it desperately. Not looking good for you, all right? Do better. And I'm gonna tell you one more time, when I come on here, I am fully ready for whatever type of trolling or whatever that may occur. You will never catch me off guard. I'll land my plane on that.